Hello again and welcome to Virtual Crafts. In this video I'll show you how you can customize your WooCommerce checkout form. We will see how we can add new fields to our checkout form, how we can remove fields from it, how we can reorganize our fields and make our checkout form completely custom. Now why do we need to edit our checkout form? As WooCommerce stores are of different types, for example if you're running a B2B WooCommerce store, then you must have a field in your checkout form that asks for the company of the buyer. But if you are running a simple P2P store, you don't need to have that company field in your checkout form. So based on such scenarios and the type of your WooCommerce store, you sometimes need to edit your checkout form and make it according to your business. For the demonstration, let me show you how my checkout form looks at the moment. I'll go to the checkout page. And this is my checkout form. All the fields are default by WooCommerce. And now we'll see how we can add new fields to it, how we can remove some fields from it, and how we can reorganize this complete form. So let's get started. I'll go to my dashboard. And here you'll have to add a checkout form customizer plugin by WooCommerce. I'll go to plugins and add new. In the search box, search for the keyword checkout. And this is our plugin, Checkout Field Editor for WooCommerce by ThemeHive. It has 300,000 plus active installations. So I'll click install now. After the plugin is installed, simply click activate. And you'll see that this plugin is now installed and has been listed here. Now to go to the settings of this plugin, you can go to this link, or you can simply hover over this WooCommerce tab, and now you have a new sub tab here, checkout form. Now this tab was not present before. I'll click it. And here are all the fields that are currently added to my checkout form. I'll go to the website again. I'll go to checkout. And here I have first name, last name, company, country, and so on. I'll get back to the dashboard, and you'll see that we have first name, last name, company, country, and all the fields that have currently been added to our checkout form. Now first of all, let's see how we can edit the fields that are currently added. So against every field on the right, you see this edit button. Simply click it, and here you can make the changes to your field. You can add a label here. Currently it's first name. Let's change it to your first name and add a placeholder here. Enter first name. You can add a default value as well, and you can add a class here for CSS styling. And you can select email, phone, postcode, state, or number validation as well. As it is just a name field and we do not need validation, so I'll leave it empty. And here you have some checkbox that you can alter. Currently this field is required. You can uncheck this and this field will no longer be required. And if you do not want this field to be present in your checkout form, simply uncheck this box, and now this field has been disabled. But as the customer name must be there in the checkout form, so I'll enable it again. And these two checkboxes are not editable because the name has to be displayed in the emails and it has to be displayed in the order details page. So I'll save and close this. You'll see that the label I entered has been changed, and also now there is a placeholder as well. I'll edit last name as well. I'll change it to your last name, and I'll change this to enter last name. I'll save it, and you'll see that the details have been updated. So you can edit all of these fields according to you. Now let's see how we can remove fields from this checkout form. Let's say I do not want this billing company field to be in my checkout form. I'll simply check this field from here, and I'll click this remove button. And now this field has been removed from my checkout form. I'll save the changes, and you'll see that the company field is gone. I'll go to my checkout form and refresh this page, and you'll see that the company field has been removed from my checkout form. And the labels I edited for the first name and last name have also been updated. And if I remove the name here, you'll see that the placeholder is also updated. I'll go back to the dashboard. Now if you want to bulk enable or disable the fields, simply choose the fields you want to enable or disable. Now these three fields are enabled. I'll click disable, and now all of these three fields have been disabled. I'll save the changes. I'll go to my checkout form and refresh the page, and you'll see all of those fields are now gone. The country, the address line 1 and the address line 2. I'll go back to the dashboard and check them again, and then click enable button, and now all of these three have been enabled. I'll save the changes and I'll refresh my checkout page, and now you'll see that these three fields are back. Okay, now let's see how we can add new fields to our form. I'll click add field, and this is my editor panel. First of all, I'll have to choose the type of the field I want to add. Now our checkout form already has text field, email field, phone field. Now let's add a field which is a drop-down menu that asks the user of their business type. I'll select it. Here you'll have to specify a unique name for this field. Let's say in this case billing_business. Now make sure that you do not enter a capital letter here. This field can only have small letters and the numbers from 0 to 9. Now add a label for this field. Let's say your business type. Now as it is a drop down menu, so there cannot be a placeholder, I'll skip it. Here you can add a CSS class if you want to style this with CSS. You can check if this field is required. I'll uncheck this. This will be enabled. You can check or uncheck these fields if you want this field to be used in emails and order detail pages. So let's add two business types, which can be P2P and B2B, and the values too. You can add as many fields as you want by clicking this plus button, and if you want to remove a field, click this cross icon. You can reorder these fields by dragging this icon above or below. I'll save the changes. I'll scroll down and you'll see a new field listed here, billing_business, that I just added. Now the type of this field is select, and this is the label I added. I'll save the changes and I'll go to my checkout form and I'll refresh the page. I'll scroll down and you'll see a new field added here, your business type, and as I uncheck the required box, so it is optional, and the drop down says P2P and B2B, so a customer can select his business type from here. So this is how you can add new fields to your form. I'll go back to the dashboard. I'll go to the second tab, shipping fields, and same as billing fields, we have shipping fields here. We can add or remove fields from here, as well as we can enable or disable these fields. I'll go to the additional fields, and this is the comment field that is already added to my checkout form. It is enabled. If I go to my checkout form and scroll to the bottom, you'll see this order notes, which is optional, and it is a text area. So you can check this and disable this field and save the changes. And now if I refresh my checkout page, and you can see that the additional information tab is now gone. I'll go back, I'll enable this one, and let's say I add a new field here, and I'll choose the field type as radio button, which will ask the user whether they want promotional emails or not. I'll name this field as additional_email permissions. I'll add a label here. Do you want promotional emails? You can add a default value. I'll add two options here, yes and no, with the values too, and I'll save it. And now I have two fields in the additional fields. I'll save the changes. I'll go to the checkout page and refresh it. And now my additional information tab is back, and now I have two fields in it, the order notes and the radio buttons for promotional email. I can choose yes or no. Back to the dashboard, and this is all about how we can add new fields, remove fields from the form, how we can enable or disable a field. I'll go back to billing fields, and now if you want to rearrange your form, you can reorder your fields too. If I want this billing city before the address lines, I'll simply drag this field from here and drop it here. Same with the state. Let's say I want the drop down, I just add it after the names before the addresses. I can reorder my form any way I want, and after I'm done, I'll click save changes. Okay, the changes have been saved. I'll go to my checkout form and I'll refresh it. And now you'll see that the arrangement of the field have been changed. The business type is now after the name, the address lines are gone below, and the country and state have been reordered too. So that's all about this video. This is how you can customize your checkout form. If you have any questions, you can ping me up in the comment section. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon next to it to receive the notifications of every new video uploaded. Thank you and see you in the next video.